Hey, what's going on YouTube? It's Felix here from E-commerce Prosperity. Now, if you're new to this channel, then make sure you hit that subscribe button below and hit those notifications. Now, in this video, I'm going to talk about our $100,000 case study with high ticket dropshipping. So I'm going to jump into my computer now. I'm going to pull up my slides and I'm going to break down exactly how we did this. And I'm going to leave you guys with 3 key actionable steps that you can do yourself to get started with your own high ticket dropshipping store. So let's get it. Alright, now we're into my computer screen and let's break down some of the details of this $100,000 case study. So for those of you who are new and aren't familiar with dropshipping, let me give you a quick definition. So dropshipping is essentially where you sell items online, generally through your own website or through another platform, and you don't actually have those products in stock. So you haven't purchased those products prior to it. When a customer comes and shops from you, instead you will go and purchase that from a supplier and you'll have the supplier ship it straight to the customer. And you just do this again and again and again. Okay, so what that means is you don't have to buy product up front. You don't actually have to invest a large amount of capital up front. You can keep the business relatively lean. And on top of that, it enables you to not run the risk of buying product that doesn't sell. Okay, so it's a very favorable model. There's hundreds of thousands of YouTube videos out there on dropshipping. I'd say 98% of them focus on the low ticket dropshipping model, whereby myself on this channel, we talk about the high ticket. Okay, so the high ticket, as the name might suggest, we sell expensive items. So let me show the screenshot down here. As you can see, we have done $106,000 off 93 orders. Okay. So $106,000 off 93 orders. All right, now if I come down here and I'll show you, our average order value is just shy of $1,200. Okay, so we sell expensive products. All right, and with this, we aim for a 20 to 30% margin on every product we sell. So how does this work? All right, so if you've watched a video on dropshipping before, it's probably been someone telling you to use a site like AliExpress and to sell products for $20 to $50. So we actually do the complete opposite. We don't use AliExpress at all. We don't ship anything from China. Instead, we work with domestic suppliers in the United States. Now, what we do is we approach these suppliers, these companies, and we ask them if they have a dropshipping program, essentially. Okay, and if they do, then we ask to apply as a dealer for their brand. Now, if we get approval as a dealer, if they accept us as a reseller or a dealer for their brand, then generally what happens is we're allowed to sell their catalog of product and we will be offered what's called the wholesale pricing. So even though we're not purchasing at wholesale, they offer us the wholesale pricing, and it's usually between 20 to 30% discount. So if, for instance, a supplier had products for $1,500, you'd be selling it at the same price that they offer it at, but they would be charging you, let's say, the 20% discount, which would be $1,200. So for a $1,500 item that you sell, you make $300 profit per sale. So that's essentially what we did with this store here. We had an item that was selling for just over $1,000. Okay, it was around $1,000. We had a few upsells with it, hence how our average order value was just above $1,000, just shy of $1,200. So we had a couple upsells with it, and our supplier was offering us a 22% discount on their brand. So essentially, we were able to sell a $1,000 item. We would be getting around $200 minimum profit per sale, and for us, this was very favorable because it meant we didn't have to sell hundreds or like thousands of units a month in order to generate any sort of sizable returns. Okay, so this is something that really attracted our attention starting out, and for anyone watching this who's really interested in dropshipping, this is something I really think you should pay attention to, that a business model like this, you can generate 6 figures with less than 100 orders. Like, this is what this whole case study video is about. That's the reason why I'm making this video, and I have the proof right here in the screenshot. Now, what are the 3 key takeaways I can give to you guys in order to be able to take action today? Well, the first thing that's super important is you have to find a product that you can drop ship online that sits around the price of $500 up to about $1,500. Okay, that's a really suitable price range for high ticket dropshipping. Okay, So you got to make sure that you find a product that fits into that price range. It might be a product itself, it might be an entire niche if you're lucky enough. And then the next thing is you have to find suppliers that will support drop shipping. So how do you do that? Well, there's two ways, okay? You just go ahead and you could find every single supplier's website online, and you could simply ask them up front, do you offer drop shipping? Okay. The second way is to actually find competing stores that are already drop shipping themselves, okay? Now, if you know they're drop shipping, you can find their brands on their website, and then that's basically the proof in the pudding. Okay, if they're drop shipping, you found the brands on their website, okay, which will be listed under their brands tab. Then you just go to Google, you type in that brand name, you find the supplier's website, and then you go through the dealer application process from there. And then once you get approved from the suppliers to sell the product, they're offered you their catalog, you know what your margins are, you've created your store and uploaded their product to your store. The next step is advertising, okay? So for those of you watching who've done dropshipping before, you've probably ran some Facebook ads, okay? I'm going to tell you why this doesn't work with high-ticket dropshipping. And the very reason is because of the price we're selling it at, and something that's called buyer's intent. So $1,000 item is not something that someone's just going to purchase randomly. No, it's an item that someone has to really make a decision about. Okay, now unfortunately, putting a $1,000 item on Facebook is going to be a struggle to sell because no one is on Facebook ready to buy an expensive product. Instead, we focus on Google because when someone wants to buy a $1,000 pool table, they're not going to go to Facebook and look for an ad or look for a pool table to buy on Facebook. They're going to go to Google and they're going to type in pool table buy online. Okay, and if you were drop shipping pool tables, then you want to be in the first results for that search by that particular customer. So that is why we advertise on Google where the buyer's intent is present. Okay, so it's actually important that you have a strong understanding of Google advertising. It's a little bit more complicated, a little bit more complex than Facebook ads, but once you master it, it's a very effective sales platform. And I can tell you with this store here, we did 100,000 primarily through Google advertising. Okay, other advertising channels you can look at is Yahoo, which is another search engine like Google, and then there's Bing. So they're also search engines like Google. They have less users, but it still comes with the same behavior. All right, and then you can include social media, Facebook, for the retargeting. So you have your main visitors coming from Google. They don't buy from you. You can then run a retargeting ad to them on Facebook. Now that's where Facebook advertising does work well for high ticket dropshipping because you're no longer targeting a cold audience with no buyer's intent. You're targeting a warm audience, which are people that have came to your store, interacted with your brand, and they already have that buyer's intent because you got them from Google. Now I'm going to follow up with just some statistics down here. So for those of you who understand conversion rates and what these numbers mean, basically I want to spell out that you can do $100,000 in revenue without anything amazing. It doesn't have to be anything significant. As I said, we did it off 93 orders. Our online store conversion rate is only 0.5%, 0.56%. So if we were able to get that to 1%, essentially we would have done over 200K in sales. But the thing is, we don't need to have, first of all, hundreds of thousands of orders a month or an amazing store conversion rate in order to do significant revenue. Okay, so I hope this has been enlightening for those of you who have been watching. Okay, this is the end of the case study. It's a short and sweet video. One thing I want to leave you with is if you are interested in learning more about high ticket dropshipping, then I do have a free training. It's going to be in the first comment on this video, and it's also going to be in the first line in the video description. Okay, so it's going to take you to a landing page. All you need to do is sign up with your name, your email, and then the training goes for around an hour and a bit. And basically I break down this whole process step by step, how to find competing stores, how to find best products to sell in the high ticket niche, and then also how exactly do you effectively advertise on Google. So no doubt signing up to that training is really going to open your eyes a bit more to the high ticket dropshipping. You don't have to focus on just AliExpress. Okay, that's my main point, is there are other business models out there. So anyway, that's all from me. I thank you for your attention. Again, my name is Felix Page. If you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, then I seriously consider that you do. So hit that subscribe, hit that notification if you want to get an update every time I upload new content, which I plan on rolling a ton out this year. There's big things to come, and I'd love for you to be part of my journey. Alright, that's it from today. Over and out.